Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. Hope you guys are doing all right wherever it is that you are. This video, I was going to make it for a buddy of mine. This is something that we do, we've just now gotten into to make a little bit of side money as a pretty good side gig. There is a time lag to this if you don't have a lot of money to put into it, which is what we did. Last growing season, last spring, I started hundreds of vegetable plants and I sold them and made a little bit of money back. But the problem was the return was not what I had thought it would be, or from what I had read about. Advertising, on Facebook and on Craigslist and locally and all that other stuff, and it did okay, but it seems like people always wanted to nickel and dime me on the cost of these plant starts. Well, they're $2 a piece. How about 6 for $10? That kind of stuff. And so we looked at everything and found out that we had broken even, and that's it. And so if you break even on a side gig, you failed, in my opinion. So what we decided to do, we started touring all of these greenhouses and plant centers and garden centers and everything here in Alabama, and we've gone to probably 25 or 30 of them, and had looked, and I talked with people who do it for a living, and they said if you want to make any money, and everybody's really nice, because there's a lot of people that are doing this, and there's always room for more, because most people get tired of doing it and they get out of it. Exotic house plants, and I know you're thinking, what does that have to do with making money, side money? Well, some of the ones that we are propagating are hundreds of dollars a piece for 2-foot tall plants. So to do this, you buy plants that are really good genetics, and then you propagate them, take cuttings as they're able to have offspring, and then you begin to grow them. And we've been doing this for about 4 months now, and it is just now getting to the point where we can start advertising a little bit. It's a good way to do it. And BC Blades, a buddy of mine, I had mentioned it to him, and he was very interested in it. So this video is mainly for him, but I thought some other people might be interested in this as well. Now I'm going to spin you around and show you what plants I have, and well, I'll just pause it. So more to come, guys. Okay guys, now we are back, and I hope you can see a difference in the videos and the recordings, because this is a different phone than I always use, and I'm recording this in cinematic quality, so it's a higher resolution. These are some of the ones that we have, and I can mention some names. And most people, unless you're into this, you don't really know what it is. Oh, and one thing, do a lot of research, get some good books, and talk to a whole lot of people that are smarter than you, because it will really help you out. Like this one right here, Aglaonema, and it is a pink butterfly, and that is the color. I have several of these. That one is a pink legacy, and there's just all kinds of different names, and I'll show you different ones. And some of these are really pretty, and some of them are like, it just don't look that interesting. But people pay a lot of money, like that large leaf one right there. It's probably $30, and we bought one plant for $40 and cut it into pieces and let it propagate. And we have 6 of them now. And then you always keep 4, take cuttings from the 4, and on and on and on. And you do a lot of selling on Etsy. We're actually about to start a store, an Etsy store, and these are ones like this right here is, you know, $15, just depending, and plus shipping. So, and you'll see Christmas cactuses, Thanksgiving cactuses, and Easter cactuses, a lot of different plants. And this is like where this one is $10 or $15. This one is the same one, just a little bit larger. That's like $30, and plus shipping. And so you can see how it would progress and progress. These guys are just little bitty ones. These are called starts, and these are $5 to $10 a piece. These right here, these cactuses, and this is just something that we do. My wife had really gotten into it and wanted me to do it because I do a lot of hydroponics, and people say I can nurse things along and grow things that most people have problems with. So I'm going to have to make me a new hydroponics table, because this is just where we do starts and cuttings and everything. I do have some of the hydroponics, and this is a crack key system and everything, and this is a lettuce, and this is I think it's a romaine lettuce, and the starts are growing out, so we cut it. Had good salad. One of these will make 2 salads, and then you cut these, and on and on and on. And I have several of them, and I put them in hydroponic nutrient, and they just grow, and they do really good. And you cut and cut and cut. And again, I have to get my hydroponic system set up. I've been so busy out in the greenhouse, and I'll show you the greenhouse as well. These are some also, and these are just, I'm gonna say, I think this is like a Monstera, and different colors really go up in price. So if anybody has any questions or anything, I'll try to answer it. My wife will try to answer it for you. Email at mayhemcountryliving@gmail.com, and these things go, you know, again, that one right there is getting ready to be shipped out, and that's between $20 to $40 depending on the leaves and the condition, and what color and what kind of leaves they are. So now we're going to go upstairs. It's going to be a long video, so if you don't geek out on this stuff, I apologize, and you can, you know, watch something else, cats dancing or something like that. More come. Okay guys, now we're back and we're upstairs, and these are some of the ones that we are propagating, and some of these are our rootstock, and these guys are just all kinds of different ones and different prices, and it's pretty much what you like, and also, you know, what sells the most. Like this one right here. This is a pretty valuable one, isn't it, sweetie? Mm-hmm. What is this one?
A painted lady. Philodendron.
Philodendron. This is a philodendron, a painted lady, and this one will fetch probably around $80 plus shipping. Is that correct? Mm-hmm. Okay. Some of these are just ones we like that's just a
strawberry.
Begonia.
Is it?
I think. I can't remember.
Look in that one up there. It should have.
Well, I'll look in just a second. And this one right here, what is this one?
Summer Glory.
That is a Summer Glory, and that is a philodendron as well. And how much would that one sell for?
That size?
Yeah.
Probably $40, $50.
Okay. So, but we're not selling most of these just yet, because these are going to be our stock that we take cuttings from. And see, this one's doing well enough. It's actually developing a stem and leaves. And this one right here, what?
It's a philodendron. It's
as
a
well.
One.
Okay. And this one is, it has white on it. And I always thought that would be more exotic and more expensive. Well, it's not the case. It's more like what, pretty much just what people want. How much would this one?
Probably $60.
Okay. And how much did we pay for it? But that's what we're doing cuttings from.
Yeah, paid 40.
Okay. So, and these are ones that we have, but we're really not going to be selling. And I'll show you some of these over here. These are more, and these are some of the more expensive ones. Like this is a Monstera alba, which is an albino, has an albino strain to it. That one's around 200 bucks. So you can see.
That's a tie. Or the yellow one?
Yeah.
That's a tie.
A tie? Okay. And
it was 250.
yeah, 250. And that is where we take our cuttings from and propagate them. And these things, you know, if you can take 3 cuttings in a month from them and propagate them and sell them, that is where you start to make the money, the more expensive ones. And a lot of the money goes back into what we're doing. So it's not like we're making a whole lot of money right now off of this, but this will go a long way to getting our rootstock or our seed. Think of it that way. And this is another one, and this one's doing really well. That one is actually not as expensive as you would think because it does not have a unique characteristic or trait about it. So now, more to come. Okay guys, and now we're back, and this is another one. This is a really expensive one that we were able to get at a decent price. This is another philodendron, and this one it's about $300 for this plant. And again, you take cuttings, and you can see
Yeah, he can be so picky.
you're getting
Yeah.
stems and leaves developing. So this one can be cut and propagated, and we can do it again. And you know,
See, there's an aerial root.
yeah, my plan is to get 4 of each, and then we'll be able to start really selling. Now there's some more over here. I'm gonna go around here. These are more that we have, and this has just been accumulated over months, and these are more different ones that we are propagating. And again, these are all with the grow lights and everything, and so they are all doing really good in various prices. You know, not all of these are hundreds of dollars. Some of these are 50 or 60, and some of them are 20, but you'll sell more $20 than you will $300 plants. More to come. Okay guys, now we're back, and this is where we do all the separation and the repotting, propagation, stuff like that. And this is where we do all of our vegetables and all that good stuff as well. That's where these are going. And I figured out the problem with my drip irrigation system. It is not a sprinkler system, it is a drip system. And so everybody is getting watered. And there is circle worms, the cat. This is not a litter box, circle worms. I have to keep moving these. And again, sweet potatoes, tomatoes, potatoes, and all along the back are onions as well. And then that is onions as well. So, more to come. Okay guys, now we're back. So that's just kind of an overview, and there's more to it, and you know, logging and checking and keeping notes as to when you do the cuttings and fertilizing and all that stuff. Again, it's kind of something that I've always enjoyed doing as far as propagation of plants and everything. And you can see if you start out with 1 plant, develop it into 4, as they mature, take cuttings. So just like the hydroponics, you have your week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, but you have your month 1, month 2, month 3, month 4. You can really develop a good stock, and the whole time you can kind of start making money. And what do I expect it to do? I don't know. It's fun. It keeps us busy, keeps us occupied. It costs a little bit to get started, and it costs a whole lot if you're going to get started quickly. Do it a little bit over time. And so what I was going to suggest to BC and to any of you guys, if you were interested in doing this, as we get some good plants in that are going to be good rootstock, I can let you guys know, and I'll just, you know, get them to you for cost of shipping, something like that, for small starts, and set them aside, propagate them. There are some that I have seen, and some I have seen locally, that are thousands and thousands of dollars. I've seen plants that are $4,000, and it's not marijuana either. You can actually make more money doing this than you can growing weed. How about that? I had no idea. I thought these people that did this were crazy. Turns out I was the fool. So, who knows? Maybe something will come of it, maybe something won't. It's one reason we got the greenhouse, and if it works out, we'll get another greenhouse and do it. That's what we're looking to do. I ain't quitting the day job yet, though. Just something I thought you guys would be interested in, what we do when we're not doing, you know, the prepping and the homesteading and all that stuff. It's one more thing that we thought we could do. Hope you guys are having a good day. Take care of you people.